Welcome to the Clean Slate with your hosts, Daniel Garza and Carson Phillips, providing you with movie news, reviews, and more. Sit back, relax, and don't forget to go to the concessions to get your popcorn and drinks. For your entertainment, this is the Clean Slate Podcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Clean Slate Podcast, and that's actually going to be the last time that we say those words. Yeah. We're not stopping the podcast. We're just evolving. So get ready. Rebranding. Yeah. You know, like when Apple went to Apple. I was trying to think of an example, and I couldn't think of anything. We're like Cracker Barrel, but like cooler.
Yeah, exactly.
What if they just went by Barrel?
What if they just like?
Offensive.
What if all of our fans hate the rebrand and they make us go back to the Clean Slate Podcast?
We'll go back. Yeah, we'll be like the woke mob. Made us go back. Yeah, so this is our season finale. I'm Carson Phillips. That's Daniel Garza. If you're watching this, you probably already know who we are. We're two lifelong friends talking about movies, being stupid, and this is this is our finale for season 2, a video version. Yeah, what season are we on?
Yeah, we're on season 3, season 2 of video.
Yeah. This will mark October 1st. Will mark 1 year of video, not even 2 years.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
so we've made it 1 year doing video, so thank you for your support, the 4 of you that watch regularly. And because we've been covering some of the big hits of the summer, or I guess of the year so far, we're kind of ending on one that was a lot of fun. It's called F1, starring the gorgeous, gorgeous Brad Pitt.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here is the log line for F1. A Formula One driver comes out of retirement to mentor and team up with a younger driver. Pretty simple.
That is the movie. I mean, there's sexual tension, though.
Yes, a lot between
non-existent. Could you imagine?
All right, guys.
Honestly, if it was like Brokeback Mountain meets F1, that would probably make so much money.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Guys, this is directed by Joseph Kosinski, starring Brad Pitt, Damson Idris, I don't even know who he was, and
yeah, I'm not
Javier
familiar with
Bardem.
him. He did a great job.
He did,
and Javier's my boy.
Yeah, he did really good in
but
this.
He's just great all the time. But
yeah,
this director, you guys probably have seen a few of his films. He did Oblivion with Tom Cruise, which is a fantastic movie. He also did with Tom Cruise recently Top Gun Maverick, which is another amazing movie.
Yeah,
and I think this has more in line with that film. He did Only the Brave. I haven't seen that. I know you've seen it, I believe.
Bro. Yeah, well, we were actually supposed to do war movies this year, but we cut
it. A war movie?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Only the Brave is the firefighter movie.
Firefighter movie.
That one is
Firefighter Summer.
Breaking.
Next year. Fire Summer.
Yeah, no. Only the Brave is a heartbreaking film. I'm not gonna lie. It will have you in tears.
Oh, I want to check it out. But yeah, Joseph, as a director, high-octane films for the most part. And this is not the exception. So it's definitely high-octane, fast vehicle movie.
Side note, this was Brad Pitt's highest-paying film he's ever done. $30 million,
Isn't
everybody.
That insane?
That is
crazy. I feel like he's been in such big movies, but I guess... I don't know.
It's kind of...
I'm glad he got the paycheck, but crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Also, side note, this movie was filmed at, real F1 races.
At the Grand Prix, what was it, 23 or 24, or both?
I think it was 24. Possibly both,
okay,
but...
that's crazy. I mean, the racing in this looks... well, let's get into likes, since we're already on that.
Yeah.
For me, I think my favorite thing about this movie is the racing. It's shot really well. It's very fast, very it's creative, but it's not overly creative of how they do these choices. Because instead of oh, look how artsy I am, it kind of takes an approach of I'm going to put you in the vehicle. I'm going to try to... The camera's giving you the feeling as if you are driving a race car.
Yeah.
Which some of the other films try to do, and I feel like F1 does it better. And I think the same thing with Top Gun Maverick. It felt like you're in that jet, you're in the fighter jet.
Yeah.
So you feel the tension, the G-force almost. If you went to the 4D theater for this, ooh, baby.
Yeah, that would actually be so insane. Yeah.
But yeah, missed opportunity. I mean, I watched this at home, which is a bummer, because I think in theaters this would have rocked me.
It was.
But even at home, it's such an exhilarating movie, and that's really my biggest takeaway. I think the acting is really great as well. Like, Brad Pitt does the Brad Pitt thing. I know, kind of a dislike in some ways for me, but he's still a great actor. Javier kills it. I think this is a really fun role for him. You can tell he's having a good time. I don't remember the new guy. I don't recognize him from anything, but he does a great job as well, kind of being like this cocky, arrogant kind of guy. Those are really the only characters that matter in this movie. And they all do a great job, and it's filmed really well. It does have a long-ish runtime, but I never felt the runtime. There's always something interesting happening, or some kind of like tension or build up, and yeah, it's great. I think it's just a really fun, fast-paced movie, even though it's longer, and you feel like a race car driver. And I kind of kept thinking of when we were playing Forza Horizon while watching this. I kept, because like her voice when she's talking into the mic and stuff sounds kind of reminded me of like Forza. So that's fun. Yeah, it's a great movie. I highly recommend it. I mean, just from a stunt standpoint too, like if you're into like stunt driving, some of the accidents and stuff that they pull off and film in this look absolutely horrifying, and they're so fast too. Like, I'm not 100% sure how they did that, but I imagine it was hard to pull off and make it look so realistic and without hurting someone. So very scary.
I saw a couple of behind the scenes things. It looked like it was a remote controlled car, and they did like a bunch of crashes on that, and you know, you get to see the behind the scenes of it flying over the wall and into those tires. Like, it was a pretty intense thing. But it's actually funny because they have the dummy fly out of the car that's supposed to be Damson, or whatever his name is.
He didn't get launched out of the car though.
I'm like, make it a real, like, make it even more practical. Put him in it and eject him out.
Well, I think so. I do know like Brad Pitt and Damson did do actual drive, like 180 mile per hour driving. Which is crazy. I feel like I could not do that. I would die so quick. I mean, I'm sure they had training and whatnot, but like that's just such an intense
like
level
even
of
the amount of like G-force that you have in that. Like, I mean, Tom Cruise talks about it in Top Gun Maverick. Like, he actually flew those planes, but you feel like you're still feeling all that, and you have to act through it.
I think with like the planes, a lot of people just pass out. So I imagine with the cars, you might get close to that point, maybe. I mean, even just like being able to pay attention though to your surroundings and like taking a turn, has to be like, I want to do it. I know you can go rent like a car out in Vegas and do it on the racetrack there. Maybe.
So it's so funny that I actually, that was one of my things that I wanted to do for my 30th birthday. There's a track out here in like Placerville. Yeah. And it's like super expensive. It's like $300, $400 just for like an hour race. And but you get to go like, I think 120 miles an hour on the track, something like that. So it's not F1 vehicles, but they're like supercars.
But it's still fast. Okay. One note before I let you jump into what you liked about this movie. When we went for your bachelor party, we went and watched Top Gun. It was like the ultimate boy movie. Yeah. And I felt the same way watching this by myself. I was like, if I was with the boys right now, this would be cooking. Like,
just popping open like a couple of brewskis and just watching.
So fun. Yeah. Just going for it. Yeah.
I totally agree with you. I think I'm going to go a step further. I know you kind of mentioned this as one of your dislikes, but for me, there's portions of the plot that I don't love, but for the main plot of it being like, it's kind of a buddy movie, like action movie, like right, he has a relationship with Javier Bardem with like in long-term like past and what they used to do together, and now he's kind of trying to form that a similar relationship, but at the same time it's like a strugglesome, like I think that is what kept me in it too. Like, it not just because this movie is super action packed. I think even to the like, they cover everything that you would imagine in terms of a team, and like even to where the pit crew is like trying to get better, just like he's trying to make the whole team better, right? And it's a whole like community, like we're all in this together, like High School Musical kumbaya type movie. So I think that really pulls through, and it does really well. I think that the tension is really good throughout the movie of how they don't like how he's coming in here and like trying to make all these changes or not listening or doing all these things. I will say that one of my favorite, like, this is just quite literally an action movie. One of my favorite things that it's so annoying.
Sorry.
Move away from LA. Quite literally, one of my favorite things is I was really nervous about this film being like kind of boring, like almost prepping for the big race, and then there's only one big race. This movie had
Ford
so
versus
much
Ferrari.
Yeah, exactly. This movie had
Love that
so
movie,
much
but
racing in it that I was like, dude, I am getting so much like adrenaline from every single race. And what
hypes you up.
What was funny is I watched this movie for my birthday. Like Rebecca and I did like a whole day of activities. Side note, my work gives birthday as a holiday in
That's
like
amazing.
your birthday is a holiday, so you get to take it off.
Wow.
So I went golfing that day, but then we went to the bowling alley, and the bowling alley has like these 4D or not 4D, it's like virtual reality, like
like a roller coaster kind of thing.
yeah, but one of them is F1. So you like
awesome.
sit into a driver's seat, you put on like some VR glasses, and you just drive, but the whole thing like moves with you. So like you're not just turning a wheel, like the entire like virtual car that you're sitting in,
like a simulation sort of.
Exactly. And I mean, this was right around the time I had my concussion, so it still was hurting a lot, but it was a lot of fun. But then, like, when I was watching this movie, literally later that day, I was like, oh, yeah, I know how to do that. Oh, I did that today. I was like, oh, he only got last place. I was like, I got fourth in my race. So it was a lot of fun. And it really
every
kind of
dude
puts
in
you
the
into that.
theater thinks they can do this.
Oh, 100%. Everybody in the theater wants to do this because it's exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I think that's all for my likes. I do love the soundtrack of this movie. It kind of hypes you up a lot. It's kind of like a Creed soundtrack. It's nothing like
You get like
super.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, but like it's nothing like super like, you know, like a what's his name movie. Like a Chris Nolan. Yeah, it's nothing like super crazy like that, but it does enough.
It's not like a James Gunn needle drop movie either.
Exactly.
It's like
it does just enough to like get you
it has
in it.
honestly really good soundtrack.
Yeah,
now that I think about it. It was like that's gonna get added to my writing playlist. But dislikes, I have a few. I will say my likes definitely outweigh the dislikes on this one, where I could easily ignore the things I dislike about this movie. Yeah. And like we were talking before, like you want to buy this movie, I would buy this movie and rewatch it because it's just that fun. But my dislikes, I feel like the story is a story we've seen before. It's like the typical underdog, you know, build back up to what you used to be kind of story, which is fine. But like Cars 3 does that, you know?
Exactly.
Cars 2 does it. No, Cars 2 is Spy. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, so it's kind of like a story we've all seen before. So the fun in the movie is just seeing how they shoot it and how they film it. Yeah. And also, I love Brad Pitt. I think he's great. But he kind of plays the same character in like the last few movies I've seen with him in it. I just watched Ad Astra, which is a great movie, and low-key the same character though, which is like emotionally distant, but not really. And he's also cool. Yeah. And like
he's got that rebellious side in him.
Yeah. Even like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he kind of plays that same suave guy, which is cool. He does a good job at it. If I looked like Brad Pitt, that'd be me too. But yeah, I don't know. It's just not my. I feel like he could do more, but also I get, you know, getting the paycheck. So yeah, there's no bad actors in this though. It's just, you know, the kind of movie it is. It's just the nature of it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I think it's something that like a lot of actors can get the same critique for. Like we talked about, Tom Cruise can get that same critique. Yeah. I would say Austin Butler is kind of falling into that now too. Like
I'm a little worried about him.
Yeah, but I think he will be like the next Brad Pitt. I kind of said that Leo is similarly falling into it, but I think Leo chooses different enough movies that it helps.
He does some weird stuff.
Yeah. So
his new movie with PTA. Psh,
is it the one that was filmed in Stockton?
Day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It looks so weird, man. I'm so excited.
I cannot wait for that film. Anyway, so I will. The only real dislike that I have it's two dislikes. I hate what they do with his main character, and like kind of like what you're saying. It's this suave, like, oh, my take
Yeah.
on that is like he just comes out of nowhere, rewrites the whole script of F1 racing, and then just
He's like, I'm not
dips
gonna
once he
drive the
wins.
first lap.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, and it's like it almost seems like, okay, you're too main charactery, but at the
Yeah.
same time, he, again, to your point, he does a really
It's
good
still
job
cool.
at it. But you know, from I guess a critique standpoint, it's just like, all right, dude,
Yeah.
like,
It doesn't make it like a perfect movie, but it does what it needs to do and what I want it to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not Schindler's List, you know?
right?
Schindler's List with fast cars would be crazy though.
That
So
would be insane for
good
many
idea.
reasons.
No. So stupid. But I will say the love interest character, decent setup, but like just dips for the rest of the movie where I was like, okay, like she was a good love interest kind of character, but then no point to the movie. He runs away from her.
That was my second thing that I was going to say is the love interest is like to that same token, it legitimately builds up so much. You think that this is going to be the most beautiful love, like, you know, that's going to be what grounds him. That's going to be what, like, you know,
Yeah.
gives her more than just her job. And then all of a sudden he dips, she's fine with it, and there's literally nothing else in that. And you're like, okay, that was literally so pointless. It was almost like they had to have a love interest that they just threw that in there. And
For no reason.
exactly. It's like the studio told them, put a love interest in there.
And it's kind of funny because her character is important to the overall like racing dynamic in the
Yeah.
team, but then she dips from that plot too for some reason. I don't
Yeah.
know. From what I understand, there was like more stuff filmed. I think they had a ton, like thousands of hours of footage for this in general.
Yeah.
So somewhere on the cutting floor, you know, something got lost. And it happens, but it's a shame.
My favorite is when Rebecca and I will go see these movies, and we'll kind of recognize when something is being super dramatic. Like, right, I think he's driving and she's watching him. The love interest, I forget what her name is. It's
Yeah, I forget too.
it's Kate.
She did a good job.
She did a great job, yeah. But she's watching him, and all of a sudden they're like, you know, the whole crew is like, what is he doing? And then she like has that one liner of like, he's following his own lead or something like that. And Beck and I both go like this, right? When she says that stupid cheesy line, we're both like, whoa, he's doing things. Sometimes these lines land so weird in these action type movies. They make it so dramatic. But overall, I think this movie, I give it probably, oh yeah.
Her name is Kate McKenna. Irish
Just said
actress. She was in Night Swim, which is a movie we watched last year and we hated. But yeah,
top 5 horror movies for me, Night Swim.
of all time.
Of all time. Anyway, but yeah, I still like with those critiques, it doesn't do enough damage for me to like even dislike it in the slightest. I still give this movie about a 4.2. If I had to go solid, it's 4.5 for me. It's a really good movie.
Out of 5?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd give this a 3 out of 5, but
That's crazy.
if I saw it in theaters, I probably would have gave it like a 5 or 4.5.
It's a journey. I'm not gonna lie. It is a journey.
Format does matter, I will say.
Yeah.
It always does.
For sure. All right, guys. Well, that is gonna do it for F1. Now, let's take a little cruise.
Look down memory lane.
Down season 3, and just kind of really admire where we've ended up. So let's just talk about our top movies from the season, and just the memories we've made along the way. You want me to go first?
This season covers so much that I honestly don't know where to start.
I have to go to the
Technically, it was in
Instagram.
last year.
Yeah, I always go to the Instagram whenever
Let
we
me
do
go to
this.
the gram.
Oh man, I'm in a different.
Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong Instagram. Oh, good times. Okay, I'll go first. I have some stuff I want to talk about. So we watched a lot of great stuff, but there are certain films that stand out to me. One of them being A Different Man. I have thought about this movie often since we watched it. This is the one with Sebastian Stan.
Okay.
And I don't know, there's so many interesting themes and ideas in that movie that leaves a lot to chew on. And then another one, I'm going to say an entire month that I enjoyed was the musical month that we did. I do not really like musicals that much, but I enjoyed pretty much everything we watched, except for like one or two. But Sweeney Todd, I really enjoyed that movie. Like, I honestly want to rewatch it just like maybe on Halloween night just for fun, because it's such a like great gothic story, and it's like dark but also just enjoyable at the same time. What else, man? I mean, I feel like we kind of visited quite a few older films as well, so just seeing some of those, like, or even showing you something like The Great Escape and seeing that you really enjoyed that movie, that's a highlight for me. As well as our...
Which one was that? Oh, yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, you loved it.
Yeah.
And then our journey into television this year, Black Mirror and Adolescence. Adolescence was a game changer for me.
Yeah.
That's like the new gold standard of limited series for me now. So, yeah, those are kind of like some highlights. I think overall we had fun, and I enjoyed doing the video version of this podcast.
Yeah, I think doing video, we definitely like, I
can't burp as much and fart into the mic.
That's true. We cleaned up a lot, but there's still a lot to clean up. I would say some of the movies that stuck with me over the last year, and it was a long. I'm just even looking back at our Instagram. We did a lot of movies. Which one of them which is crazy, and I think we said this last season, was Past Lives. Past Lives still is one of those movies that is like hits to a really
right in the soul.
Yeah. And then I know one that I also kind of continuously think about is First Reformed with Ethan Hawke.
Dude.
That one is a really good one. Yeah. And then
that's a crazy movie. Yeah.
It's a really good movie. But again, kind of in our dip into television again was Baby Reindeer. Baby Reindeer is one of those creepy movies or shows that was just like, what is going on? So, yeah, a lot of good movies I feel like we did here. I might have gone too far back, to be honest, but
no, I don't even know.
No, this
it's hard
is
to
all
tell
within a
because
year.
the way we do our seasons, guys, is stupid.
No, one of the other ones that I really wanted to hit on was Wild Robot is one of them, and then
amazing top 10 of whatever year that came out.
Wild Robot.
First Omen from last Halloween was pretty solid too.
Warfare was one of my favorite movies of the year so far.
I feel like I have PTSD from that one. Yeah.
And then what was the one we just did with what's his name in
Weapons?
it? No, it was one of the 90s movies that we did.
The Clint Eastwood one.
Mystic River?
Mystic River, yeah, Mystic River.
Mystic River.
That's a depressing movie, yeah.
It was another level for me. I
didn't
Mystic
notice
River
this until you pointed it out, but I had like a weird fixation on like 90s, early 2000s crime
You still
films,
do.
or just crime detective films. Yeah, well, good thing Noirvember is coming up after October. But I don't know what my deal is, but I think that's one thing that's fun about doing the podcast is we discover things that we like that we didn't know we had like an affinity for.
Right, exactly. Wait, what is this movie? Brick? What was Brick?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's like the high school noir film. I don't think you enjoyed it.
I hated that movie. Yeah, that was the worst.
Love that movie. I really was hoping you would like it.
Oh, I think I liked Lady of Shanghai.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, guys.
Noirvember, get ready.
Ooh, In a Violent Nature was also very good.
Last Halloween, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I almost rewatched that the other day. That'd be a weird comfort film.
You know what I do want to revisit is Oddity.
I do too. I'm actually going to show Alyssa it.
And Speak Halloween. No Evil was really good too. Man, we didn't do as many movies this year, guys, just because mainly we Carson did his own thing this last year.
We did the same amount we always do.
No, we didn't, because we used to do like 3 movies an episode. We used to do like 16 movies.
That's true. That's dumb though. That's crazy.
Yeah. And so it got to one of those points where we were just like, listen, we got to pump the brakes here, because we're not running out of movies, but we were running out of ideas, and we wanted to revisit some of these movies and pay like good homage to some of them.
Yeah, actually being able to talk about a movie for the time that you need to talk about it. Talking about 2 in like 10 minutes is rough. That's hard.
Yeah, and I think that's part of our new rebrand that we wanted to do, is we want to go deeper into these movies. And I think I would say probably the real versus real has been some of my new favorite things that we've been doing, is because we talk about true stories and then the films based on those true stories and how accurate it is towards the original story. And I think for that purpose, we kind of want to rebrand and do more, not in like super in-depth things, but we want to give a little bit more.
We want to show you our storytelling abilities. They're untapped doing just reviews.
Right, exactly. So, anyway, guys, it's been an incredible journey under the name The Clean Slate Podcast. We're not going anywhere. We're just changing things up a bit.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine?
Okay, we got to get going because I only got like a minute left.
Yeah,
on this.
I got it. We got to do some Halloween videos.
Do we? Yeah, we're jumping straight into Halloween, you guys. We have already watched so many of these movies.
It's time.
And
I'm getting my Halloween
time.
shirt out.
And they're already starting to, like, this first week was not super heavy, but it's definitely gonna bring up some things. Especially the classic week I'm actually really nervous about.
That's crazy. We'll have to talk about that.
Do we want to release our new name, or do we want to wait for that?
No, we're gonna wait till Halloween. Get ready.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, new name, new format, new us, new merch is coming.
New host. We're
new
gone.
hosts.
We're fired.
We hired other hosts. That'd be crazy. Anyway, guys,
just people that look slightly like us.
Thank you again for such an incredible season and welcoming us into the video sphere. And we're gonna just keep going until we just decide to hang it up.
Our eyesight goes away.
Yeah, but I don't think we're giving up on that anytime soon. So we I think 4 years,
a couple decades.
We said 4 years is gonna be our limit, but I think we like it too much. So
ooh.
At least I do.
No,
anyway, yeah, this is gonna be Carson's no season. I'm gonna have to find
we gotta cut this.
All right, guys. Well, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those things, and we will see you next season for the beginning of 31 days of Halloween. I'm so excited to be saying those words again. So, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace. That's a clean slate.